The argument before what you're seeing here in this video is me attending the argument in the Supreme Court. The argument in the Supreme Court was not about the merits, merits. It was not about the ultimate question as to whether or not the president can or cannot amend the Constitution and deny people their citizenship if they're born on American soil.
Right.
That will have to wait for another day. What the Supreme Court addressed is a procedural question about whether or not people can get nationwide injunctions. What does that mean? Well, an injunction is an order stopping someone from doing something.
Right.
You enjoin them, you stop them. And the plaintiffs in this case, the people who sued and said, hey, we've been harmed by the president. We should get citizenship. And we have been denied our citizenship by this executive order.
Right.
And we need relief. The court says, okay, injunctions are good for those people who came to court and sued. But we're not going to give injunctions to people that apply to people who are not in this lawsuit. So that means that if you're a plaintiff and a party to this case, and you get an injunction, which they have right now, that applies to you and it still stands at this moment.
Right.
But not people that are similarly situated who are not before the court. As with respect to states, however, the Supreme Court said, we're not going to deal with states today. So people, yes, people can go get, they can't get a nationwide injunction. We can't give relief to anybody who's not before the court. But if you want to provide relief to a broad class of people, you have to file a class action lawsuit. And you have to clear all those hurdles. Problem is, states can't be part of a class action, number one. And number two is states are different. States are the original building blocks of this country, and we are sovereign. And the Supreme Court said, we're not going to deal with whether or not states can get nationwide injunctions as against other states. And they kicked that down to the lower courts, and we're gonna fight that out, and it may end up before the Supreme Court again.
And why couldn't, in this situation, the Supreme Court simply, why did they give this roundabout way that you just described for us to get the different decisions for the different states?